And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherard Show. I'm your host, Sherard, live on location in beautiful Hollywood, California, doing our honoring legends of the comedic as well as entertainment and musical industries. The gentleman to my right is a really good friend. He's from Chicago as well. He was on a show just about a year ago in Hollywood. Had a wonderful, wonderful interview with him back then. He stopped by to honor the show as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up, Mr. Michael Collier.
It is my joy.
Welcome
pleasure.
back to the show, man.
Thank you,
man
brother.
is a legend, and it's wonderful to see him. Now, Mike, what have you been up to since the last time that I had
A million things. I know last time you had my book. Can they see that book right there?
Yes. Let's get a shot of that book.
Oh, there you go. That's the book. That's my book on the president, greatest president ever lived.
Amen.
And that is Barack Hussein Obama. The book is called Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the White House. I knocked on the door and a brother answered. That book is selling like hotcakes.
And he wrote that book. Now,
yes, I did write that, and this is my newest one. That's called Miss Innocent Goes to Cool School and Other Silly Stuff. It's a poetry book for adult children.
Okay, now let's talk about your first book first.
Let's talk about the first book first. We'll talk about the first book first.
Now, what was your inspiration for that one?
Barack Obama.
Okay.
No, my inspiration for doing the book is that I want the world to remember what a great man we had. Probably one of the greatest presidents in the history of this country. Not even probably, to me,
absolutely
the greatest. I've been around since Kennedy. I mean, I'm not saying the guy's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Right. But there were no scandals in the office.
Ain't no scandals. They couldn't find nothing on him. But nobody's perfect in that office ever. In fact, if you find anybody in life that's perfect, kill him. There's a book called If You Meet the Buddha on the Road, Kill Him. And that really means if you meet somebody who's absolutely perfect, they're not a real human. You need to get rid of that person. Get out of there quick. No, everybody make a mistake. And some things I would have liked my president to do. I would have liked him to speak against black on black violence, especially in Chicago. We killing each other like it's going out of style. And I'm working on a new small film to try to help turn it around. And it's called The Soundtrack of My Life, because in Chicago, the soundtrack of their lives now is gunshot, helicopters, and sirens. And we want to change that. I want to remind black people we're the greatest people in the whole wide world.
Absolutely.
And that we should be so busy lifting each other up, we don't have time to shoot each other down. But I would have loved it if my president walked up to the microphone and said, hey, y'all, let's knock this off. We're the greatest people in the world. Let's do better. I'd love it if he speak against the police, having opportunity after opportunity to kill us, and never being tried for it, never getting in trouble for it. They always go home on what they call administrative leave, which actually is paid vacation. So if a cop want to pay vacation, all you got to do is kill a black person. That's 2 weeks off, paid vacation. And I'm not talking about all cops. A lot of people want to say, screw the cops. I don't say that. I don't want to live in society without police, not with folks like you. No, I know that we have to all be able to work it out and live together. 70% of cops are on the job for the right reason, man. They're good dudes, but 30% are terrible, man. They're horrible. They just on the job because it's the only power they ever have. Mike, wait. Let me finish. When we got cops, and I don't mean to be rude and cut you off, but when we got cops that are obviously breaking the law, we got to send cops to jail. That's what a police officer told me. Until we start sending these cops to jail, they're going to keep pulling these stunts. Like the brother 2 months ago was driving his own car. White lady driving behind him, called the police and said, I think I'm following a guy in a stolen car. Where'd she get that from? How does she know? What does the black man in the stolen car actually look like? The guy who's driving is on his phone calling home saying, I'm scared. There's a car behind me following me. I should probably drive over to the police. But before he could do that, she peeled out the way and 4 police cars surrounded him.
Whoa.
He got out the car, raised his hand, they threw him on the ground, beat the hell out of him for about 10 minutes. He's screaming, this is my car. They said, under what name? Under my name. They realized it was his car, and as they walked away, one of the cops said, you're lucky we didn't kill you, MFer.
But it was his car.
It was his car. It would took the police 10 seconds to run it, the plate, and see it wasn't stolen before he even got out the car.
Holy cow.
But when you see a cop do something like that, they go to jail.
Wow.
If they go to jail, all this nonsense will stop.
Absolutely.
When the brother who ran, and he's like a block away, and a cop stood there and shot him in the back 6 times, that cop should go to jail. We don't need no trial for that. Go to jail. Exactly. If they do that, we get rid of the bad cops. I would love to see my president walk up to the microphone, say something like that. But he didn't. But I tell you this, go on the internet and put in 3 words. President Obama's accomplishments. You'll be reading for 4 days. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's unbelievable. Well, no, I appreciate you enlightening my audience in terms of that. That's
I ain't playing. Don't bring me on here if you're looking for a lightweight.
I know, Mike. I know what I was bringing on when I invited you on the show. Now, the book highlights his accomplishments, or what do you highlight on your book?
No, and the book just talks about how great he is and all the stuff he's gone through and how even though he went through everything, he remains a gentleman. You never seen him ball his fist up. He don't have his pants hanging off his behind. They tried to find everything on him. They couldn't find no dirt on him. They looked under every rock. President Obama's greatest accomplishment is that he lived for them 8 years. That's his greatest accomplishment. But on top of that, he's done a lot to foster goodwill and good health and good feelings and love and light and bring our country together and help the economy. All the things that his new guy is doing none of. So he also stood tall as a man. Black men are rare.
Right.
I mean, niggas, they everywhere. You open the glove compartment of your car, four niggas fall out. But black men who have integrity, who stand for their community, who stand for their family, who stand for their queen, who stands for their God,
that's right,
are rare.
Isn't that awesome?
He's a black man.
That's
Bernie
right.
Mac. Black man.
That's
you know,
awesome.
there are black men out there who stand for something.
Love
you know?
it, love it. That's awesome. Now,
So
now,
this book just tells how great he is.
now, where can it be purchased?
Everybody can go to my webpage, The Real Michael Collier, spelled Collyar, therealmichaelcollier.com, and then you can just get all my information, email me, I'll get the book to you.
Now, Mike, you said the real. Now, there's some guys perpetrating.
Oh, man. There's so many fake people out there playing like they're Michael Collier.
Really?
I'm flattered, but it's costing me a lot of money. So I'm about to copyright my name in a minute. But right now, I am therealmichaelcollier.com. You can find out all information about both books. Because the second book,
that's what I want to hear.
Can
about.
I curse on here? I curse on here?
No.
A little bit of cussing? No cussing?
No cussing.
Okay, because there's cussing. There's cussing in this book. That's why.
Now, what's it called?
It's called Miss Innocent Goes to Cool School and Other Silly Stuff. It's a poetry book for adult children. Okay. So when people see it, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm getting that for my grandchild. You don't want to get this one for your grandchild.
Okay, now,
the first page, first thing it says, this book contains cussing and
that's what.
and it concerns cussing. But this one is more realistic. This is my life. It talks about my addiction. You know, I'm an addict.
Oh, wow.
I did crack for 23 years, and as of 5 days ago, March 1st, 6 days ago, I have 6 years of pure sobriety.
Man.
I talk about it everywhere I go. It talks about that, but it's all poetry. It talks about love. It talks about racism, which I'm totally against. It talks about life. It talks about things as simple as a fly. Wow. You know how a fly, let me show you a picture of a fly. You'll tear your house up trying to kill a fly, and the fly still get away. That's one of my first ones. Oh,
the fly. I
want to show you this artwork. It's called The Fly.
Let me see that.
The artwork is by Yvonne. Wait, let me get it straight in there so you can see it. Right there. See how he tears his house up trying to kill that fly, but the fly still gets away. Okay, so this is like the artwork is by Yvonne Artukovic. You know, I wrote a poem about my mama, and she loved President Obama. It's called My Mama Likes Obama. You know, so anyway, this is a fantastic book. Both of them you can get there, and plus I'm hireable. Okay, so
so you're a poet, you're a comedian.
I'm a writer, I'm an author, I'm an actor, I'm a comedian, motivational speaker.
You've been in many movies. You've done
humanitarian.
Exactly. Now, what do you find?
Hung like a horse. Oh, I'm sorry. No cussing. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Make sure y'all email me if you have any questions. ComicKing123 at AOL.com. ComicKing123 at AOL.com. I don't even know I had a show called The Kings of Comedy without the King.
I don't know. I can't figure that out either, Mike.
Go ahead.
Now, Mike, so what do you enjoy the most out of all the things you do? Doing comedy, writing poetry?
I like acting more than anything.
Is that right?
So a lot of times you'll see the acting in my comedy. That's why my jokes are so good. It's not that they're fantastic jokes. A lot of them are old jokes that I stole. But it's the delivery of the joke. And the delivery is because of my acting. So I act the joke out, which makes it funnier. Acting is my favorite thing, and that's why right now I am doing Remote gone. I'm doing my first one-man show ever. This is not a one-man stand-up comedy show. This is a theatrical production. It's a 2-hour play. It's a solo play, 55 minutes with a 20-minute intermission, then 45 minutes. It's called Michael Collier's Mama.
Now, is that out in Hollywood?
Well, we opened in Hollywood at the Barnesdall Theater 3 weeks ago, but it opens again in L.A. April 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Acme Comedy Theater on La Brea, but you can just go online and pull up the Acme Comedy Theater. We're doing 2 weekends there, and then we're doing 100 cities across the country.
100 cities.
Every major city you can name, we will be there doing it. It's going to march its way to Broadway. When we did the first show, Angela Bassett came. She wrote 4 paragraphs about how much she loved it. Lou Gossett, Academy Award winner, showed up, said it blew his socks off. He can't wait to see it on Broadway. Jennifer Lewis loved it. Robert Townsend said it changed his life. Glenn Thurman, Loretta Devine. I mean, everybody came to see this show, and everybody loved it. So I want y'all to see it.
Now, Mr. Collier, so what is it doing a one-man show? It's about your life?
Yes, the play. It's about my life. It's about my struggles. It's about my crack addiction and my recovery. It's about my 4 brothers and my mama and my daddy, and how my dad was alcoholic, and how my mother dealt with him and lived with him for 25 years before she changed her whole life.
Wow.
How she raised 5 men. I'm the youngest of the 5 and the smallest. It talks about
the smallest.
Yeah, I'm the shortest. I'm a little guy. My brothers were 6'2" and they were big guys. I'm the littlest. I'm the youngest, and I'm 60. I don't feel a day over 59. And it talks about my successes and my failures. You know, I've been rich 3 times, but I've been broke 17. So it is my story. 85% of the story is dramatic. 15% is comedy. And it is life-changing. It's a great show.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we're going to have a bit more with Michael Collier.
We're getting some more?
And I got to ask a question to him that break that. I know he's going to just put a comical spin on. I'm be falling on the floor. But
We'll
I
be right back.
Right after this.
Thanks.